Hello, beautiful souls. It's been a while since I've posted on my YouTube channel, but here we are. I'm back. Back and better. This is gonna be a past, present, future, where your soul is calling you to step out of and what your soul is calling you to step into. So stick around. There is going to be a message for you in here. But before we begin, I'm going to take a second to connect my energy. I call on my spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, God, higher power, spirit, whatever you choose to call it. I like to use the word spirit and also universe, but I really like spirit. But I open my energy. I allow spirit to use me as a channel, as a guide for this collective, for whoever it is that needs to hear this message. Okay. We will begin with your most recent past. I open my voice to channel, to speak clearly, authentically, openly. I speak from my intuition. Okay, what is the card for the most recent past? We have playfulness. Okay, so in the most recent past, you've been in this open, playful energy. I'm gonna get more cards. What's the card for the present? Once I have all the cards, it makes a little bit more sense. What is the card for the present? Aloneness. Okay. So, yeah, maybe in the past you felt a sense of openness and playfulness, but then something recently happened where now you're kind of in this hermit energy. You kind of feel alone. It's like it's giving lone wolf energy, but it's also, you like being alone, but you also crave connection at the same time. You love your independence, but you're also a very playful and open spirit. But at the same time, you need your independence. You need that time to be alone, to reconnect with yourself. Okay, and right now you're really being called to connect, to really dive deep and devote yourself to yourself. Self-devotion. And what's the name? Not solitude, it's... I can't think of it. I can't think of it right now. It'll come back to me, but what is the card for the near future? What is the energy that you're moving into? Turning in and nothingness. That is not a bad thing. You're really coming into this energy of tuning into yourself. And I see this as like not really caring what anyone else has to say. You are just focused on you. You're focused on your future. You're focused on growth. You're focused on your spiritual growth, financial growth. Okay. What is the card for what your soul is calling you to step out of? conditioning. Yeah, your soul is calling you to step out of conditioning. Your soul is calling you to step out of any self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Your soul is calling you to fully step into your power. And by doing that, you're gonna have to dive deep within yourself to do that shadow work, so that you can recognize what it is that's holding you back, so that you can in turn recognize when it comes up and actually do something differently about it. The first step into healing is awareness, because when you're aware, you'll be able to recognize the pattern and do something differently. I just repeated myself, but I felt like I needed to. Okay, what is the card for what your soul is calling you to step into? Past lives came out for what your soul is calling you to step into. Okay, what your soul is calling you to step into is knowing that you have a community, knowing that you're not alone. Even on your darkest days, when you feel like you are alone and that you don't have a community, you do on the other side. You have a team of ancestors, spirit guides, angels who are right there supporting you. And also, you can always become a part of a community. Like, Facebook groups are coming to mind. There might be some event that you've been thinking about going to, or you want to create your own community. Okay, but I'm gonna pull one more card to clarify the past lives. Okay. So, yeah, the clarifier for this card is silence. So, your soul is calling you to step out of conditioning and was wanting you to step into this energy of connecting with yourself and connecting with the beings on the other side that are supporting you. They're holding you. I'm feeling like they're just giving you the biggest hug ever, because they're so proud of you. You've come so far, and you're gonna go so far. And there's this energy of going through an identity shift. It's like yesterday, the energy was super emotional and really intense. And with this new moon in Scorpio, you're really being called to basically die and be reborn. You're going through a death. You're going through a death of an old version of yourself. Just a few weeks ago, I actually had a dream that I literally killed an old version of myself. And the next day, I wore all black for a funeral, as a funeral for an old version of myself. But right now, we're really in the midst of this uncomfortability, this friction that is making it so that you're so uncomfortable that you have to change something. You have to do something differently, because you cannot keep living your life the way you've been living it. You are being called to action. You're being called to step into your power. You're being called to step into your destiny, your mission. And you know what it is. And beyond illusion, yeah, our brain, you feeling like it's hard is just an illusion. It's actually not, it's not as hard. It's not going to be as hard as you right now are thinking it's going to be. And then we have Master on the bottom of the deck. You're being the master is like you've mastered some energy, and people really recognize that, and they see that, and they may not say it to you, but they recognize it, and they're like kind of intrigued. They're like, they feel this energy. But the master is not, he knows that he's not better than anyone. He's also learning at the same time. But he knows that he has experiences and wisdom that he can share that can help other people, but also these other people can help him learn at the same time. Okay, let's pull one last card, and then we'll pull an oracle card. Awareness. Yeah, you're really, even the past month, all of October and up until now, you really went through some experiences that really opened up this awareness to these conditionings that you have, and you are really becoming aware. And yeah, it was uncomfortable, but without uncomfortability, there will be no growth. Without you feeling uncomfortable, you won't go anywhere. You feeling this way is so that you finally change something. And we're gonna pull an oracle card to really pull this all together. I'm hearing trust yourself. Trust in the energy that you feel. Trust when those emotions that are coming up, it's not you being dramatic. It's not you being too sensitive. That is your soul speaking to you. And that is your soul wanting you to listen. Okay, what is... We have safe to be seen. It is safe to step into your power and to be seen in this new version of yourself. I know that it can be uncomfortable. The darkness, the song, I can't remember the name of the song, but it's True Colors. It's from the movie Trolls, but in the song it says, the darkness inside you can make you feel so small. But you're not small. That is just the conditioning that is something you've been conditioned to believe about yourself, and also your past experiences. But you are being asked to fully embody your power, even in moments of uncertainty, and that it is safe to be seen. It is safe to show up in this way. You know exactly how to handle these situations now. You know exactly how to process your emotions. You know exactly what it is that you're doing, so keep doing it. It is safe to be seen. Okay, so I'll probably come on here. I'll probably do another reading on the 21st. On the 20th, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, we'll do a new moon reading tomorrow. But the energy I'm feeling for today, November 19th, it's a buildup of energy. There's this buildup of you're literally about to break free from the shackles that have been holding you back. Your energy is about to expand. Just keep breathing. Know that you are divine. Everything is happening in divine timing. And I'll see you in the next one.